Hey guys, welcome to PixelTalk, and if you don't know what PixelTalk is, it's basically a YouTube channel where we talk about anything related to pop culture, movies, video games, etc. Anything that's just pop culture-y, if that's a word. My name is Corbin Stuckey, and today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Need for Speed movie that came out this Friday. Of course, the Need for Speed movie is based on the Need for Speed video game, and in honor of that, I'm going to be showing off some gameplay from the Need for Speed Rivals video game. I recorded this using the PlayStation 4 share button, so yeah, and I hope you enjoy. Share your, I guess, insights on my gameplay, tell me if I suck or not, and yeah. Okay, so let's get started on this review of the movie Need for Speed. The movie was alright. Okay, yeah, I liked the movie. It was very alright. I was very excited to see Aaron Paul. I was a big fan of his in Breaking Bad. I loved Breaking Bad, and I just wanted to see what he would do in a in a different role besides playing Jesse Pinkman. And I think he did a pretty good job at this. I mean, he played an average dude. I mean, there wasn't really anything special about this character except he was a street racer, but I think this shows that he has the ability to he doesn't have to play a druggie all the time in in a project. He can play like a normal character, and that's one of the main reasons why I appreciated the film. Another reason I appreciated the film was how close it was to the video game. During the film, they'll show the cars and they'll show the inside of the cars, but it actually shows like some first-person aspects of the of the driver in the car. It almost feels like you're driving the Mustang in the film, or driving whatever car is involved. And this has been done before, with the Doom movie that came out what was it 10 years ago? I'm not entirely sure, but that was done before. Like a first-person type view, where you only see the gun and you see the aliens being shot at, and it's not anything like that. Need for Speed is not anything like that. That scene in Doom was actually 3 to 4 minutes long, and it just kept progressing, and it kind of got boring. Whereas in Need for Speed, it uses first-person aspects, but it also it was short and minor, and also you kept in touch with the movie. It was almost seeing that, and you also were watching the movie itself. So it didn't use that too much, and it was actually just a cool little view that they used in segments. But it still overall was an actual movie that you were watching. It wasn't anything like Doom where it was long, whereas it was just a glimpse oh cool, sweet, that's awesome. So I'm still in touch with the movie. Now so far as the story goes, here's the thing that I have a problem with. I liked the beginning. I thought it set up the beginning pretty well, and I liked the climax. I, however, did not like the middle of the movie. The whole middle of the movie is just him basically driving cross country to this event. Going in, I thought it was going to be this whole big race. That's what I thought the whole movie was, because it's Need for Speed. That's what you assume, but the big race is actually at the climax of the movie. The whole movie itself is basically him just driving to the race, and I don't know, that got really boring to me. I don't know why. I going in, I thought it was going to be this big race, this big event, but it turned out it was just him driving the whole time. It wasn't a big event, and I got really bored at it. I enjoyed the beginning because it had a really cool race, and it was setting up the story, the Ren story. And I like the climax because that was the main event. That's why you need to watch this movie, was that main event. I just didn't like the middle at all. I thought the middle was really, really boring. And yeah, I would probably recommend this movie on DVD, because that way you can watch the beginning, and if you wanted to, you can just skip to the climax, so to watch that big race, because that's what we're really here for, is to watch this big race in Need for Speed. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed the cars and the stunts and everything. I thought that was awesome. Nothing looked, I don't think it was CGI. I think it was all professional stunts. Everything was practical. Very much like the video game itself. It looked just like the video game, and yeah. The only problem that I have is, though, I don't think they did a really good job with the tone of the movie. Because when you're playing Need for Speed, you know, there's like pop music playing in the background, like awesome driving music and everything, you know, Chitty Bang and stuff like that. They actually had Kid Cudi in the movie, so it was like sweet. Because when I heard about that, I thought like, you know, Kid Cudi might like work on the soundtrack and stuff like that, you know, add something to the movie. Turns out he was just really, you know, an actor. And the whole, you know, driving sometimes in the movie, like sometimes it would be silent and sometimes it would just be like, you know, suspense music. And some of the stuff that they did in the movie was terrifying. Like, you know, there were crashes and stuff like that. And I guess suspense music would have worked. But I would have really loved it if like there was some cool, I don't know, driving music in the background. Like, you know, listen to Chitty Bang or just like, you know, some cool rap or like, you know, like in Need for Speed Rivals, like where you got like Pompeii playing in the background. I thought that would have been pretty cool to listen to, but we didn't get that. We didn't get that at all. We just got like this weird tone, this weird suspense tone. And I think Need for Speed should have been like a really fun film. I don't think it should have been like this suspense driving thriller. I think it should have been like this really fun tone when, you know, like we're using fast cars and stuff like that. So I mean, and as far as Kid Cudi goes, I liked his song at the end of the movie, and I was like, oh, sweet, a Kid Cudi song. Only if they, like, you know, were able to use this, like, during the movie, or, you know, any other songs that he made, but, you know, they didn't. So that was one problem that I had with it. Another problem that I had with it was just, like, the story overall. I mean, like, the revenge story, I think, like, I think it was okay. If you don't know what the movie's about, Aaron Paul's character, he is basically he's a professional street racer. Not really. I don't know if like professional. He's an illegal street racer. He's not illegal. He's not Mexican. All right, I'm shutting up. He is a street racer. Okay, and his buddy is killed by his rival, and he basically is in jail for 2 years. And while he's in jail for 2 years, he tries to figure out this plan in order to take down his rival. And I don't know. I feel as though that could have been, like, there could have been a better story. I mean, I liked that idea. I liked that idea of the story, but I think it could have been, like, you know, done better. Like, I think Need for Speed, the video game itself, like, doesn't just involve street racers. Like, recently they've been, you know, you can drive as cops in the game. And I think that would have been cool if, like, they added, like, maybe a cop or someone, like, another side story where, like, he's trying to, like, you know, catch Aaron Paul or something like that. You know, he's trying to catch Aaron Paul, and he's, like, trying to, like, dig into, like, this investigation of, like, okay, why is he doing this and stuff like that. I just think it would have been, like, cool if they had, like, another side story, you know, like, focusing more on the cop side of Need for Speed. But, they didn't. So, yeah. And also, I think they could have used the pursuit tech in the movie. I think that would have been cool. I think that's what makes Need for Speed really cool and unique. If you guys don't know, the Need for Speed video games use something called pursuit tech, and basically what that is like if you're like a driver and there's a cop chasing you, you can activate your pursuit tech, you know, like to have electricity running around your car, and if somebody like touches you, the car like basically is damaged. And like think of Mario Kart, I guess, you know, like where you use like weapons and stuff like that, but a little bit more realistic. Like you got like electricity running around the car. You got turbo boost. Well, I think turbo boost was actually in the movie, but like I'm talking like more weaponry type stuff, and you know, shock waves. Like, oh yeah, they have like EMPs like in the cars too in the video game, so that's really cool. And I was just really surprised. I thought they were going to do that in the movie, especially the cops, I guess. I mean, I think the cops use, like, barricades and stuff like that, but I don't think, like, they use actual pursuit tech. I'm really surprised because, like, you know, because, like, that's what you do in Need for Speed. You use pursuit tech to, like, stop your opponents and stuff like that, and they didn't really do that. The whole movie was just, like, really a race. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel as though the story could have been better. I feel as though there could have been more unique aspects about the movie. I mean, like, it's really hard talking about a Need for Speed movie and how, like, the movie should have been close to the game because, like, there's not really a story to the Need for Speed video games. And, you know, I give them props for trying to make a story. I mean, because, like, I can't bash on them for, like, you know, like, hey, you didn't follow the source material. Because, like, there's really not much source material at all in a Need for Speed video game. It's basically just racing. So, I gotta give them props on that for trying, at least, you know, to make a good story. But, the whole point I guess I'm trying to get at is, like, if you guys just want to go see a movie with like cool cars and everything, Need for Speed is the movie that you want to see. But if you're like looking for a good movie, then I don't think that this is going to be your cup of tea. I think this is just going to be a good visual looking thing, and I wouldn't go for the story. I would just go, like, you know, to see really cool cars. And there are some really cool cars in here. I like the Mustang GT. So yeah, guys, yeah, that's my review on the Need for Speed film. Comment down below if you saw it, tell me what you thought about it. And yeah, and if you would just be a doll, please subscribe to my channel, PixelTalk. More reviews to come, movies, video games, etc. And thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you later, and yeah, bye. Please subscribe.